2025 was a year I fully dove into my love of jewelry in a very hedonistic, self indulgent way. Some property was sold, and I made a very intentional choice to set aside a portion of that money and spend it luxuriously on me. That was something I hadn't done in a very long time, and I have no regrets and make no apologies. To be clear, I wasn't lacking before. I wasn't missing out. I had simply spent many years prioritizing my daughter, making sure she had the things and experiences I wanted her to have. I don't regret that for a second. But this chapter was different, and it was mine. I've always liked jewelry, but I didn't really understand fine jewelry, what it could be beyond the big names at the mall. So once I realized fine jewelry was accessible and far more expansive than I'd been led to believe, I was all in. So because of that, it's hard for me to name a top 3 or top 6 for 2025. There were simply too many. But I do want to pause and reflect because reflection helps me think more clearly about how I want to grow my collection in the years ahead. And so I ended up breaking it down by category. Rings surprised me. I learned that I don't like changing my rings. I want variety, but not too much. My everyday Nas ring from Sassafine with its beautifully cut garnet is it for me. By the end of the year, I found the stack I love. The M. Hisai figure ring really is that good, whether worn alone or as a perfect cushion for a stack. And then I added the Splendor ring from Vance Davidson, and all together, it's a stack that just feels like me. With ear stacks, I learned I liked having a handful of set looks, but I did manage to put together a blue sapphire stack this year that just feels perfect to me, and it's anchored by the spark earrings from Farine Jewels. For bracelets, I discovered I like an everyday stack. Hello, Yearly Co., and that I'm perfectly content keeping it simple. I'll add to it when it makes sense for a look, but I just don't need constant rotation here. I also realized I adore a good charm jumble, and for me, it means having a wide variety of charms that reflect moments of my life, things I love, and things I need reminding of. I started the year focused on gemmy pendants and ended it by adding more gold forward ones to balance things out. Then there are chains. Chains are my weakness, and I love having a variety because they change everything. Seasons, outfits, pendants, moods. Some chains feel better in warmer weather, some in cooler months, some elevate a look instantly, others are quiet workhorses. And I can't pick just one favorite, but I definitely have a group I reach for again and again. Closely related, connectors and charm spacers. Ordora thingies can change the entire architecture of a stack, adding length, depth, or function. The Jet Set Slim Infinity Links are beloved for a reason. They lengthen chains and hold charms like nobody's business. So that's where I landed. I can say I've rediscovered my love of jewelry. In 2026, I'm looking forward to growing my collection in certain ways. Artisans are always growing and creating, and I'm so here for it because I love being adorned in it.